Hello, my name is Jenna Campos. I'm an instructional designer here at Stevenson University, and I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the Blackboard Learning Management System. This is a web-based software application that is used as the foundation for your online courses. So all of your courses, when you start at Stevenson, you'll be given a login information and a username and password that you can use to access Blackboard. You can see when we first log into Blackboard, we're going to see a few tabs at the top. The first being the My SU tab. From the My SU tab, we can access a list of all the courses that we're enrolled in. We can also see Who Knew It, which is a really great tool that has tons of tutorials, video tutorials that can be accessed. It's a great library and a great resource for lots of different subject areas. We can also see things like the tools where you can access BlueJeans web conferencing tool or your Office 365 email account. The next tab is our Courses tab, where again we're going to see all of the courses where we are enrolled in Blackboard. So I'm going to click on this sample course right now so we can take a look to see what a course looks like. You can see that in the upper right corner here, or at the top of the page, that these tabs have not changed. We still see My SU, we still see courses, and we're all going to see some of these you're not going to see as a student, but you'll see SU login links and the library, which are great tools, as well as the Career Connection Center. This will take you to the Stevenson library page, the library link, and also the SU login links is going to take you to some other important resources like the Campus University store, and again a place where you can access email and some other useful tools when you start at Stevenson. So I'm going to go back to the Courses tab and go back into that sample course. The course is set up with a course menu on the left side. Okay, and all of the courses are going to have similar looking menus. There's going to be similar components in each and every course, no matter what your program is. The first is going to be your announcements. So this is the announcements page, which you can see right here, is where your instructor is going to post announcements that are of relevance to you several times a week, once a week, whatever is useful to you to give you important information about what's happening in the course. The faculty information link is going to give you some information about your instructor, what their phone number is, what their email address is, when you can meet with them, if they have virtual office hours. So this is going to be a great helpful tool to give you information right off the bat about your professor. Then you're going to see a Start Here page. Start Here is going to give you information about the course so you can make sure you're in the right place, objectives that the course is going to meet, what course materials you'll need, such as textbooks, how to navigate the course, and some other important policies at the university that may be of help to you. The next item on the course menu is going to be the Syllabus Documents link. And this is going to let you view the course syllabus, maybe a schedule, sometimes that's included in the syllabus, other important policies within the university, such as the academic integrity policy or other institutional policies and other student support services that are available. So it's important to start this with a Start Here in Syllabus Documents when you first get in your course so you can learn your way around. Another item you may see on your course menu is modules. The modules in the course are set up usually by week, but it may be a little bit different. Maybe your course has modules set up by 2 weeks. It varies depending on the subject matter and the type of program you're in, but it should be clear when you open the modules area what type of modules and how long the module will last and what topics are going to be included within that module. So you're going to see these folders when you first click on modules, and you're going to be able to click on each of these folders and links to take a look in, and this is where you're going to access your content for the week. Okay, every module is going to have, in some form or fashion, they're not all going to look the same. Again, it's going to depend very much on your program. You're going to have learning activities, and learning activities can be anything from reading your textbook or articles, watching videos. Maybe your professor has recorded a lecture for you to watch. You may have a synchronous meeting, a live meeting with your professor and your peers that you can attend, other websites and other resources and activities that you can do within your course. So this is a very important thing. You want to get started during the week and take a look at these learning activities and get started on them early, okay? The beauty of having an online course is you have a lot of flexibility where you can come in and you can start looking at your course, you can review, you can, plan out your own course. You have a schedule that you're going to have to meet for the course with assignment deadlines, but you can also do some planning on your own to figure out when you're going to complete these learning activities, because it may be too much for one day. You may want to space them out over a couple of days so that you make sure you can get your assessments completed on time. So the other thing you're going to see within your module, in addition to learning activities, is you're going to see assessments. And assessments might be discussions with your other peers in your class. You may have tests to do, online tests. You may have papers to write, research projects, presentations. Any of these things are possible in your course. And again, it's going to vary greatly depending upon the program that you're in. All of our instructors try to create real-world practical assessments that are going to benefit you in your career path and throughout the program. So just keep in mind on that, and make sure that you're reading ahead to know what instructions are due in the coming modules as well. That will all be in your course schedule. Other items in your course, you may see things like VoiceThread. That's another tool that can be used for assessments or communicating with your class. It's like an audio discussion that you might have. And there may be other resources and links that the instructor may provide, either in syllabus documents, or you may have links in your course menu. You can also access the SU login links, just as you can up here, which has the links again to your Stevenson email in Office 365 and in the bookstore and things like that. Keep in mind that every Stevenson University student has access to a free Office 365 account. That's the latest version of Office. Your email will be accessed through that, but that means you also have access to Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all of those latest tools, and you'll be able to download those free on up to 5 computers at your home. So keep that in mind, that you will have access to those tools as part of your being a student at Stevenson. Another item I'd like to point out is this little blue question mark down here. This is a great resource if you need help in Blackboard. All you need to do is click on this little question mark, and you're going to have access to different help topics throughout the course. So I might have access to how to take a test or a survey. Depending on where I am in the course, I'm going to see different options here. So for example, if I'm looking for how to view my grades, I can click on this, and it's going to give me some tutorials specifically about viewing grades. Okay, if I can't find my answer here, I can just click on this email button, and I can put in a ticket, and this basically puts the ticket into the help desk, and I'll get an answer within 24 hours about the problem that I'm having in the course. So it's really important to use that tool when you're a Stevenson student so that you can request help and see help resources that may be valuable to you within Blackboard. Again, there are always resources available for assistance. Your instructor can be a great help, but please make sure you take advantage of all the tools and resources that are available within the Blackboard Learning Management System for you. And we look forward to you being a student at Stevenson University very soon. Thank you and have a great day.